Welcome back, students. In today's session, we'll be discussing lesson number 6, that is Amazing Ants of Living English. Topics that will be touched in this session will be reading, back exercise, words to learn, and the word meaning. Alright, so let's get started. Children, first of all, an activity is given to you on page number 59. In this, you are given an image of a doctor named Nafisa. Adjacent to that, few sentences are given. You have to take only those sentences that tell you more about a doctor or Nafisa. Okay, so this you will do yourself. Well, children, you must have heard many a times the examples of ants are given in different situations wherever hard work is concerned. So, this is because ants are considered as the most hardworking creatures. Do you know an ant can lift 20 times its own body weight? Isn't it amazing? Moreover, ants do not have ears. Ants hear by feeling the vibrations in the ground through their feet. Alright, so children, in this lesson, you will come to know about what different kinds of work that ants do. And we should learn to do hard work from them as they do. Okay, so let's start reading. Toot, Foot, Chit and Pit were tiny ants. They were walking in a line. Maria was watching them. So children, this is the story of 4 tiny ants named Toot, Foot, Chit and Pit. As you must have seen, ants always walk in a line. Similarly, they were also walking in a line. Then there was a girl named Maria. She was watching them. Okay? Let's read ahead. What if I stop them? Maria thought. She put her hand before the first ant. Pit yelled, Maria, let us go. Wow, you can talk. Talk to me, Maria said. We can't stop. We have lots of work to do, said Foot. Work? Maria smiled. You are having fun running from one end of the table to the other. Then, children, Maria thought of stopping them. So, to stop them, she put her hand before the first ant. Then, one ant named Pit started shouting and asked Maria to let them go. On hearing the ant speaking, Maria wondered. She asked them to talk to her, but Foot refused by saying that they have lots of work to do. That's why they can't stop. Then Maria smiled and said, Work? I don't think you are doing work. Rather, you are having fun by running from one end of the table to the other. Okay. Hi, I am Toot, the cook ant. There are thousands of cook ants. We get food for all the other ants in our colony. Food for the whole colony? Maria said, that is a lot of food. Now, children, one of the ants named Toot introduced herself and said, I am Toot, the cook ant. You can see in the picture, an ant is playing the role of a cook. There are thousands of cook ants, and our work is to collect the food for all the other ants in our colony. Here, colony can be referred to as society. Then Maria asked, food for the whole colony? Then that must be a lot of food, isn't it? Okay, moving on to the next page. I, along with a group of 1,000 ants, am the worker ant. We build and repair our colony, said Foot. Here, Foot said, she, along with a group of other 1,000 ants, are the worker ants. and our work is to build and repair our colony. That means to construct and repair the holes in which ants live. Okay? Sometimes by mistake we destroy their houses, isn't it? So worker ants do the repairing part. Okay? Moving on. Who are you? Maria asked Chit. I am one of the nurse ants. We look after the eggs and the sick ants, said Chit. Here Maria asked Chit, Who are you? Then Chit gave her introduction and said, She is one of the nurse ants, and their work is to look after and take care of the eggs and sick ants. Alright, moving on. Hey you, the ant with the flag. Who are you? Maria looked carefully. I am the soldier ant. Pit marched ahead. I, with many other soldier ants, guard the colony. So children, here Maria asked to give introduction to one of the ants who was holding a flag. Then Pit marched ahead. Means Pit moved forward and said, She is the soldier ant. Along with many other soldier ants, she guard the colony. Guard means to protect or save. Okay, now let's read ahead. You are right. All of you are really busy. Here, Tut, take some sugar as you go, said Maria. So, in the beginning, Maria was thinking that the ants are just roaming here and there for fun and they don't have any work. But now she realized that all these ants are really busy in fulfilling their specific roles. Then Maria offers Tut to take some sugar along and allows them to go. Well, children, this was all about this lesson. The moral of the story is we should also be hardworking like these ants and we should fulfill our duties without wasting time. Alright, now let's discuss the back exercise. So in part A, few pictures of ants are shown to you in different roles. You have to name these ants. Like the first picture is of nurse ant as she is carrying a first aid box along. Okay. Then the second one is cook ant as she is carrying some dish in her hand. Third one is soldier ant as she is holding a flag in her hand. Then the last one is worker ant as she is shown building the house. Okay. Then in part B, we'll do it in the notebook. Moving on to part C. Here a few statements are given to you. You have to tell the name of the ant who said this statement. So the first one is, we have lots of work to do. So this line was said by Foot. Then second one is, we build and repair our colony. Again, Foot said this as Foot is the worker ant. Then third one is, we look after the eggs and the sick ants. This was said by Chit as Chit is the nurse ant. Then fourth one is, we guard the colony. This was said by Pit as Pit is the soldier ant. Moving on to next page. That is part D. Here a few words are given to you on the word wall like table, cable, fable, other, brother, mother, one, done, none, right, night, light. So then few pictures are also given. You have to name these pictures from the words given on the word wall. First picture is of the numeral 1. Okay. Second picture is of a table. In third picture, a scene of night is shown. Then the last picture is of a mother. Fine. Moving on to part E. Here you have to match the rhyming words. Like hand will be matched with land. Bite will be matched with kite. Similarly, do other parts also. Moving ahead to part F. Here you are given a help box and with the help of that you have to fill the given blanks. Okay, like Mary had a little lamb. Hickory dickory dock the mouse ran up the clock. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep. Two little dicky birds sat on a wall. Okay, children, now in part K, this is your homework. It's on page number 66. In this, you have to label the body parts of the peacock with the help of the box given. Alright? Okay, moving on to the notebook work, which is your homework. That is words to learn and word meanings. Okay, these are the words to learn of this lesson. Tiny, yelled, colony, thousand, worker, repair, nurse, soldier, marched, guard. Okay, now let's move on to the word meaning. So the first word is tiny, which means very small. Okay, like the ants are tiny, ants are very small, right? Second one is yelled, that means to shout. Third one is guard, that means to save, or you can say to protect. The last one is marched, which means to go forward. Fine. Alright children, this was all about this session. I hope you understood. Thank you.